Good evening, everybody. It is Friday, January 21st, 2021. Happy Friday, everybody. It's been a while since we've done a Friday stream, huh? What's going on, chat? Good to see you guys. Worldly, hello, hello. The champ is here. Muller, hello. Lord Tischler, what up? Halberd, unlimited power. Except if I was Palpatine, then I would be zapping myself as you block it, because that's all he seems to be good for anymore. What up, Art of Shred? Good to see you. We are here to play Divinity Original Sin 2, solo honor mode, no reloads. We have a staff Battlemage. Yesterday we finished Act 1. I did not anticipate doing an almost 5-hour stream, but we did. And now we are going to start Act 2. So yesterday we finished the Lady Vengeance fight, we hit level 10, and we are now at the beginning of Act 2. I'm going to hit the continue button, and we'll get on into the content for the evening. We're going to run around and do early Act 2 shenanigans. I hope everyone's doing well, and that you guys are having a good start to your weekend. All right, we're loading in, we're loading in, we're loading in. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe? Yeah, okay. It's 10 degrees outside, you're just hiding under a blanket right now. Oh boy, well that doesn't sound like fun. Sorry to hear it's cold where you're at. Come to the Bay Area. It's cold here. Alrighty. It's cozy? That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I do like when it's cold and you get to bundle up. That is fair. Alright, Lohse is level 10. As we said. We do have 40 intelligence already. Holy smokes. I didn't realize we had 40. A lot of that's coming from Lone Wolf, but actually we'll finish maxing out in next level. That's pretty cool. After that, we're going to start working on maxing out wits, of course. We do have enough memory for spell casting. We also have 14 points in pyrokinetic. We're maxed out in pyrokinetic that we can allocate to it. The rest will come from gear. After that, we're going to start putting points into two-handed. I did put a point in Aerithurge last level when we leveled up to 10 so that I could get teleport and uncanny evasion, so now we can actually ditch the teleport gloves once we find some that are good. With that in mind, let's get going. So the start of Act 2 for us involves running around and collecting waypoints and doing easy quest experience where we can find it. We're not going to have to do a tremendous amount of fighting, and we're going to hit level 12 kind of before we know what happens. Well, level 11 is going to happen after only, like, I think 2 or 3 fights. Level 12 will happen pretty soon after that. Now, the thing with Lohse that we have to remember is she does not have the Scholar tag. What that means is that we're going to be missing out on somewhere in the vicinity of, like, 120,000 experience. I think we calculated it one time. So 120,000 experience in this act is unavailable to us because we do not have the Scholar tag. And that's just kind of the way it's going to be. So we're going to have to make do without it. We will still be trying to hit level 17 before we leave the act. But we'll see how that goes. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and pop on down here. Turn into an elf. Beat up this shark and then eat the leg inside. There we go. Thank you very much. 3,000 XP for that. And I can go ahead and take off the shapeshifter. I should turn on the combat log. Is it cannibalism if you're transformed? Sure. I don't know. We need Khadgar in here for the role-playing expertise. I'm no role player. I'm just a challenge runner. Triple kill. Another triple kill. Sparks flying everywhere. That's the build, guys. That's the build. Just in case people forgot from yesterday what we were doing, it is sparks flying everywhere. Fishery is going to be great. Well, the fishery has a small problem, Art of Shred, in that there are a number of fire immune enemies, if you remember. They have fire immunity aura. Yes? So we have to get rid of those guys first when we go in there, which we will. But we don't worry about the fishery quite yet anyway, do we? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a few of these body parts with us for spider purposes. 4 is good. And then we're gonna beat up this young lady. Because if we don't, then we just don't get experience. Oops. Up. Lowered her fire resistance there. Made it a little bit easier to eliminate her. XO saying hello, and I say hello right back. Good to see ya. Hope you've been well. Keep on moving. Oh, sorry, I didn't do a civil ability and talent overview here. So we have 4 points in Thievery at the moment, and we have Executioner, Lone Wolf, and Pet Pal as our talents. How's it going tonight? We are doing just fine. We just got started, so welcome on in, everybody. Thanks for being here. Early crowd, rocking it as always. Keep on moving. So there will be a short fight here, and we'll rescue Peeper and deliver it to its mom. Hey, what up? Behold, Frostilicus! Behold! How's it going, Jeff? Good to see you, bud. You have a good week? Alright. Smack. And smack. And I'll go ahead and go invis and prepare for war. Early crew. Early crew's the best. Oh, there you are. Where are you running? If you wouldn't mind coming back here, sir, I am going to do a whirlwind and send sparks everywhere, and it's gonna go crazy. In 3, 2, 1, sparks! Yeah. Bye. Good week. Beach today? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Saw your surfboard. On the car. Glad you're getting to make use of it. What's up, Bim? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Isulin, what up? What's up? Early crowd. Going crazy. Okie dokie. 5,000 XP for us. Let's go ahead and
get yourself
pop on in here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the waypoint very quickly, do a quick shopping trip, and then we're gonna make our way forward. It's not gonna be like a full-on, like, go everywhere and do all the shopping. Just want the waypoint, and I want to talk to this dog.
The dog like he turns.
And free the dog. And then I want to talk to this guy and take his money.
I should charge you a penny for a.
Lovely. And then talk to this merchant. Give him 600 gold to make friends with him.
Buy now and buy often.
And then look for staffs that could be potential upgrades. Yeah, I don't see one that's gonna really work for us here. Alright, we're still waiting for a level 10 staff. Maybe we won't find one. How about rings and pants? Anything I might be interested in? No? Helmets? No? Alright. That's not a big deal, really. Oh, but he can identify my, yeah, what is this that we picked up? Hydro and summoning. Nope, that's nothing. Oh, the Emperor's doing his thing. What's going on? Exo subscribed to tier 1. 3 months in a row, you got the fireball icon next to your name now. Money! Well, thank you for the money. I really appreciate the tier 1. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you so much for the channel support. Please enjoy your ad free viewing and tier 1 emotes. That is awesome. Welcome back. There are good unique staffs that I plan to use in Act 4, yes. Not in this act. In this act, there is not too much of that. Are there any good unique staffs? Yeah, in Act 4.
Supplies? I'd stock up if I were you. It's madness out there. Never seen anything like it.
I need anything? I need any of this stuff? Eh. Not particularly.
Until later then.
Okay, and then talk to this one.
My word, but you
Hi.
do look exhausted. I bet you could use a touch of magic.
Sure, let's be friends. I don't care. If I give him 100 gold extra. What did I want? Just any little book? Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's keep rolling. Oh, I want to buy Nether Swap. That was one of the other reasons that I wanted to come in here. Alright, let's keep rolling. So, I'm going to make this Corpse Explosion book. That's not for me, that's for someone else. And then we'll learn Nether Swap. And at some point, I'm going to need to... Okay. Oh, you know, I didn't check for gloves. What's up, Reimagine? You just bought this game recently, trying to wrap your head around what party and origin character to main with. Oh gosh. That's a lot of pressure. Let's go go ahead and I will ask some follow-up questions for you. So, here are my questions for you, Reimagine. Do you have any connection? Did you like watch the origin characters as like stories or introductions? Like, do you have any opinions on them for role-playing reasons? Like, because they're all, any character can do any class. So there are characters that are more powerful than others, just in terms of what they are. But for a first-time playthrough, I think trying to like actually roleplay the game it has value. Put it that way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and free Meister Siva here, and then we're going to go ham.
The lizard.
Welcome.
One blood.
Chase. Or indeed, you could stand there like a be quick about it before the magic. Excellent.
Okay, so Meister Siva's gonna move along. We're gonna get the 5,000 experience for that. Bye. See you back at the base. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and use Uncanny Evasion on Executioner here. The Executioner Nunya business. And doing so is a big win for us because she now will lose her aura. So we overrode her aura by hitting her with Uncanny Evasion. So let's go ahead and I can hit this guy with some spells before we have to go invis. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, just keep hitting him. Why not? And then I'll go invis. And she's gonna call her friends. And some of them might... They might try to heal her, so I'm gonna get out of the way. And then I'll come back. Yeah, they might try to heal this guy. I don't want to be stuck in rain or anything like that if they do. Okay, no, they're just healing him. That's fine. Peo just trolling. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Khadgar giving lots of very reasonable pieces of advice. The only thing that I'm going to add to the stuff that people are saying right now is if you like being a mage, then go for it. What I would recommend is have at least one person with at least 1 point in Lore Master. Lore Master is very important for a first-time playthrough because it's going to give you an idea of what your enemies' resistances are. So if you're playing as a mage, if you want to play as a mage, get Lore Master. That way you don't run into somebody and get surprised by the fact that they are entirely resistant to the element that you have chosen. You know, if you've chosen a single element or two elements. Maybe if you've chosen two elements, it would give you an idea of which one to actually use rather than, you know, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delay my turn here. We're going to do Master of Sparks, and then we're going to run down here and demolish all of these fools. It's going to be great. You were thinking of a pure magic party? Is that a good idea? Absolutely. I mean, again, if you're... here's another follow-up question. Are you the type of person that on your first playthrough, you're going to try and pick the hardest difficulty? Because if you're not, then everything's going to work. Like, you will have a lot of fun because there are so many different types of mages And there are at least, well, there's four magic elements, and there's actually one mage that does physical damage as well. But if you've got a bunch of mages, the way that the combat system works in this game is once an enemy's magic armor is stripped, so like take Executioner Ninian here, for example. She's got 16 magic armor left. If you have a party of mages and you blow away your enemies' magic armor, then you're going to be able to start controlling them pretty hard with all of your magic crowd control stuff. There are spells that are fun to use. There are charms that you can hit people with. Once magic armor is stripped, then you can hit them with all that stuff, and it's going to be really good. So, yeah, it's really up to however you want to go about it. The game is extremely rewarding to people who explore, and that includes exploring skills and abilities. Okay, let's go ahead and get working. We're going to use Blitz Attack to close the distance here. Send some sparks all over the place. We'll light our enemies on fire as well for funsies. And then sparks. Yeah. All right, let's go and hit this guy. Hi. Bye. Okay, let's go. Don't fucking cuss. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I just said. That fight looks sweet. Yeah, so the build that we're running has the potential to be really awesome looking. It also has some small issues when we run into fire immune things, because our primary source of damage are these sparks that will fly out when we attack something. There's a spell that I'm casting that makes sparks fly out. If the enemies are fire immune, the sparks do fire damage, and we lose that. You know what I mean? But anyway. All right, keep moving. Let's go read this crafting manual just for fun. Sure. All right, what needs to happen here? I'm gonna blow up these traps. What's going on here? Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat here. Page wants a timeout? Okay, see you in a couple minutes. Alright, let's go shopping.
A senior paladin. He appraised.
Then I may well have a here. We suspect.
He breaks. He offers you an item. A whistle.
When you're ready,
He looks.
don't get caught.
Sure, let's go shopping. What do you got for sale? Anything that I'd be interested in actually buying? Oh, Reimagined is asking, how many times have you played through this game? You know, I'm not sure anymore. I think it's probably about 15, something like that. Am I still discovering, like 15 successful playthroughs? Am I still discovering stuff after all of my playthroughs? Honestly, we get surprised almost every stream still. Not all the time anymore, but there is still stuff that will surprise us. So sometimes yes, and sometimes no. This guy doesn't have any staffs for sale, so I don't actually need to buy anything from him. Okay, we're leaving. Dota players in the chat. Alarm, alarm. He thought his name was Pudge. Uh-oh. Hooked ya.
Seems like
fresh meat.
Fixing weapons. This will there.
I don't know how much money I need to give this guy. Okay, that was good enough. Buy the animal scales. Let me go J-Hand to get with the advocate somehow? Whoa, 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 whoa. Worldly. I need more information on that. That sounds incredible. How the heck do you get J-Hand all the way over there? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how what? From a distance. Oh gosh, that is wild. I would not have even guessed that that was a possibility. But that's great though, because you know J-Hand's such a dummy. He's like, I'm level 20, and I'm gonna send you, young adventurer, to go and kill this other level 15 opponent. And you're like, no, you go do it. Freaking J-Hand. Thoughts on this? Ifan, Summoner Sabil, Archer with Elemental Arrows, Fane, Pyrogeo Lohse. Oh, sorry. Ifan as a Summoner. It makes sense, right? Because his ability is like his source ability is a wolf. Sure. Sabil is an Archer with arrows. Absolutely. Fane as a Pyrogeo, yes, very strong, and Lohse as a Hydra arrow. Dude, yeah, those are terrific classes for each of those characters. They synergize with each of them. Is Lily and Zelda? Oh my gosh! Everyone say hi to Lily and Zelda. No, I'm not joking. Say hi, Lily, hi, Zelda, right now. Chat. Do it or I ban everybody. It's good to see you. Hopefully everything's going well. Good job, guys. Proud of you. Cannot wait to meet the little one, okay? I am very excited. Maybe, I don't know. I'll call you guys. I'll call you guys this weekend. Maybe we'll do something over the weekend. Or I can just come down for a little bit or something. I don't know. Does Hydro mitigate the Pyro though? A little bit, but you'll actually learn a lot about how surfaces interact with one another in the process. So I don't have like too much of a problem with it, honestly.
Jonathan.
Okay.
How long is it?
I'm gonna persuade this dummy to
I knew I'd see him again.
do a thingy.
Indeed. I came here and waited. Now. Gareth raises his blade and
Okay, so right here, I need to encourage him to finish the deed and then just do it myself.
Gareth, I need to go.
Goodbye.
Yes.
And then, all right, Jonathan's gone. Oops. And Gareth's parents are officially saved. We're heroes. Yay. She's ready to party? Heck yeah. Let's go. That staff is going to be a level 13 one. I think the one that I just dug up. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think this is either level 12 or 13. We'll have to go and identify all that stuff. Can I somehow still get the thievery knives? Not anymore. But I don't... I care more about the experience that I get for saving Gareth's parents rather than the thievery dagger that I get for Gareth's dad being dead. You know what I mean? Exo, thanks so much for being here. Have a great night and take care. So I'm floating myself over to Blood Moon Island so that I get a ton of experience. In 3, 2. There it is. Exploration experience for me. Thank you very much.
The being.
Alright, moving along. Spoilers, you haven't seen this yet? Okay. Yeah, well, Worldly, I wouldn't expect you to have been able to do it this way because you throw a freaking teleporter pyramid across the other direction. We're old and have to go to bed. Yeah, honestly, I'm old too, but I have slightly fewer reasons to have to go to sleep. Hey, take care, Lily and Jeff and kids. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Aloy redeemed Minesweeper. Oh, we're doing Minesweeper again? Okay, sure. Tell you what, I'll put up the... Let's put up the thingy. Start a prediction. Yeah, so we failed this the last 2 days. Let's see if we can do it today, huh? Keep raging? That's all I do. All I do is rage. I don't know. Well, I'm so angry all the time. You guys can hear me from downstairs, right? I think we're about to hit level 12. Or sorry, 11. Yeah, there we go. So exploration experience got me to level 11 already. Just for coming down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll just pause right here and we're gonna do the minesweeping. And then I will keep exploring. Sound good? Great. Glad everyone's on board. Let's do it. Alright, 5 attempts of Minesweeper coming up in... Here we go. Alright, Alright, here's attempt number 1. Does he have a time limit? No, he just tries to do it as fast as he can. Alright, attempt number 2. I had to guess there, and I just picked wrong. Nope. Nope. Bad guesses. Do I know my record time? I think it's somewhere in the 80s, honestly, run out, but I don't remember. Here's attempt number 3. Just need a puzzle to actually open up for me. And not force me to have to guess like 15 times. And this one's not doing it either, is it? Okay. This is gonna have to be... Nope. Didn't do that logic correctly. Here's attempt number 4. And I immediately have to start guessing. Look at this. I am not being allowed to get very far into a puzzle without instantly having to start guessing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we get lucky here. But probably not. But maybe. But probably not. But maybe. Nope. Alright, here's attempt number 5. For all the marbles. And guess what? We have to start guessing. Oh. Oh, I'm so sad right now. Wow. Not much I can do there, honestly. I feel a little bit bad, but I also, like, what the heck am I supposed to do with that? Alrighty. Choose prediction outcome. Oh, the doubters are catching on to us, huh? Alrighty. Take the points. One of these days I'll get it right. Alright, let's continue looting this room. Sheet of paper. This archivist's journal is important for the main quest of Blood Moon Island. The medical reports do nothing for me. Remember, I don't have the scholar tag, so the medical reports are just going to open up quests that I literally cannot complete. So I'm not going to bother with them. A Black Shroud skill book, that's cool. Go ahead and open this door up. This thing.
The transparent. It's the.
Yeah, so the scholar-related ones are the ones that... Oh, I don't have a source point. 1 second. Can I fix that? The scholar-related ones are, yeah, the ones with the ornate hymnal, and the like all the demons that are concealed underneath those statues. So we can't get any of those. All right, so I have another pyramid now. Yay. So, like, for example, I can't even get the... I think it's like 16,000 experience just for reading the ornate hymnal if I had the scholar tag. Can't get that. Can't learn Onslaught. I need another point in Warfare. Okay, that's fine. We'll hold on to it. Onslaught is a terrific ability for this character. Just not yet. Streamer hates the children, confirmed. What did I do? No, seriously, what did I do? Left the nameless girl locked in her cage? Yeah, well, like I said, literally cannot open the door. So, what am I gonna do? Can't open the door. I can't get the scholar tag until Act 3. Forced exchange. Don't really need forced exchange, just keep going. Did I put points into arrow? Yeah, I have 2 points into arrow at the moment. Oh, I actually need to figure out what I'm gonna put the remaining points into here. Let's just... Okay, we're finished maxing out intelligence. After this, we're just putting points into wits from here on out. I guess I'll just start putting points into two-handed. But yeah, I did put 2 hard points myself into arrow, so I can finally ditch the teleport gloves whenever I'm ready. We're almost done with our first trip to the island. Just have a couple things left to do. $5,200 experience for the skeletal cat. You expected a lot more encounters on this island? It is relatively safe compared to Fort Joy? Well, there are plenty of encounters. I'm just pathing around them. It's not that big of an island, and there's, like, demons everywhere, right? So I'm gonna teleport these corpses out of the way. Later on, much later on, when we come back here with persuasion, we're gonna start a fight in this area, and a lot of the combatants like to use corpse explosion and mass corpse explosion, and I don't want them to accidentally kill the advocate. So I'm moving them out of the way. This is very intentional on my part. Just getting all these guys out of the way. All right. Great. Moving along.
You here to work. I trade, you have coin. Look, see you again.
Okay, so this guy does have this armor, which I actually don't need, so we're gonna go ahead and leave him alone. Okay, moving on.
The lizard's eyes are
Hello.
dark as polished pearls,
Are you selling
void of
anything that
all
I'd be
light.
interested in?
A faint
3
frost
animal
seems to
scales,
cover
yeah.
cracked and
Sure.
broken scales around his mouth.
Buy that. And what else? Chanterelle. How many of these do I have now? 5? I don't think I need to buy one from him specifically. The medium flame rune, yeah, we'll leave him alone. Okay.
You have a where? You and excellent. Once the but for
The lizards.
there is none.
You feel the pull. Cold pain shoots through your veins.
All right, so now we have 2 source points. Thank you for the free source
The
point,
far-off connects
Senor
Somewhat
Advocate.
now. Tell me.
Take our leave, and we will come back a little bit later when we have persuasion. All right, so since we leveled up, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Han on the Lady Vengeance and get him to go get me some more stuff.
Lohse, of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Sure.
Okay, bye. And then let's go shopping again. Because we hit level 11, the vendor's restocked. And we can see what they got.
He looks up from his mat.
Nope. 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 No. Alright. Oh, this stuff is all kind of poop.
I noticed.
Oh, that's fine.
No sooner do I fix gear and the pallies here break it again. Them void-woken have heads of stone. Still, I'd rather be fixing
We're
stuff
building
than
quite the
relying on dead.
arsenal of animal scales here. This is a level 12 water staff. I'm gonna sell it, I think. I don't think I need that. I'm gonna opt for fire staffs in almost every situation. Go ahead and sell the Force Exchange book, the Black Shroud book. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. And what else do we need? These two, and that, and that. Lovely. Get rid of these. Terrific. Oh, wow, that is way more money than he had, huh? What was I thinking? There we go. Yeah, Bubba B, we're gonna be very careful when we get over there, for obvious reasons. We do not want a misfire. We don't want to get sent back to the boat. Okay, Driftwood Square.
Buying or selling?
Page wants a stretch. Okay, you got it. But first, let me finish shopping with this person really quickly. Ooh, okay. So this gives one scoundrel 2 pyrokinetic and inflicts burning on contact. I just need to have enough finesse to be able to wear it. So I would love to put that pair of pants on. It's really good. It's very, very, very good. Or it's an armor, isn't it? Okay, so Age wants a hydrate as well. Okay, you got it. All right, I'm gonna stretch. I'm also gonna open my fortune cookie. Let's see what we got today. Let's see what your fortune is today, chat. All right, chat. A new pair of shoes will do you a world of good, with an exclamation point. That's the fortune. Hopefully that means something to somebody. Much to me. Sponsored by Nike. Okay, so I'm gonna buy this thing, and once we get enough finesse to be able to wear it, then we will wear it. If I had 5-star diner, then the blood rose would be enough.
More him.
Oh, I did not mean to talk to you, Ada.
Glad to see you well. Until later, then.
Okay.
Hello, Miss.
The-
You be... No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies. We're waiting.
He went for it. That's what I said. Cool.
Mrs., have you...
The horror grew.
No, that...
She bursts into tears. After a...
So where's Joe?
They look.
Think bye-bye.
They...
Bye. Thanks for the... Wow, trash rewards. Thanks anyway. Bye. Alright, we're gonna go hunt around for some slightly better gear. First up, I can talk to Dashing June here.
Where is it?
Pass the
Where
wits
is it?
check.
Madam, please, have you...
She looks up.
You'd...
Tears.
I know. The pouch. I'm a servant.
She tilts.
I'd never do such honest work.
She reaches as she pushes off.
Lucian's legs. Hey now.
Hey now,
Don't
you're an
sting me
all-star.
where it's tender. I'm not. You really want to know? The magic's all done, so I need money.
She frees.
You met her. Funny. You take these, eh? They're yours. And you're...
Okay. So the gloves do give wits and thievery. Honestly, better than our current pair of gloves. Oh, but I can't wear them because I don't have enough finesse. Right, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna need to find a better pair of gloves eventually. That's fine. Alright, let's talk to...
An elf in
Senor...
what? My three that you do.
What's his face here? Thanks. I think this guy likes me. But I don't care. I don't get any experience for that. Let's go upstairs. A vendor to talk to. Over here, he might have something good for us. Hey, man.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town
Plus
manners,
3
I
intelligence, plus 1 wits, plus 1 scoundrel, plus 1 necromancer. This is very nice. It's a very nice hood. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and buy that at least. He's also selling a level... Yeah, this is big as well. It's a pretty big damage upgrade. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and make friends with him. He's selling stuff that we're happy with. Sure.
Have you a reason for barging into my room, madam? No, still. I'm...
Okay. Put on our new hat. Cool. So we did sacrifice a little bit of pyrokinetic, but again, if you look at our damage numbers, this is 135 to 167. Now it's 137 to 172. So the 3 int is better. And I'm also going to swap out the staff. Now, this is going to be very interesting because the staff does have plus 2 intelligence on it. But you can see the damage is still better. So it is a small upgrade. Obviously, the better upgrade would be if we found a staff that had a rune slot in it. Just a little bit of lockpicking right there. Oh, I can just bribe this guy, right?
Hold it. Papa didn't hear me the first time, eh? You can't. Oh, you can buy.
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground mere inches from your feet.
I don't need any of this stuff. Let's keep moving. Honestly, it would do me a lot of good to go find Tarquin again. Because he's probably selling good stuff, too. Am I going to use the resurrection thing from Dorothea? Yes, I am, in fact. That is why I am standing right here. Because... Yoink.
Hail.
She dropped.
Are you worthy of my gift? Indeed. This is acceptable. Are you ready for me to grant you? I can't. Gaze.
She flashes on the horizon.
Okay, so my options here are I'm going to sacrifice 2 in Constitution, and I can either choose Strength, Intelligence, Money, Wits, or another Resurrection Idol. I don't need 2 Resurrection Idols for this build. I'm going to go ahead and take Intelligence, so that's just going to be damage. Wits is also a terrific option. Either way is really good. But I'm going to go ahead and choose the Intelligence one, just for fun. I am pretty confident in our ability to get to 100 crit chance, even without the +2 wits from here. Okay.
I will a kiss. Most.
Yep, I agree. Bye. In the meantime, I will go ahead and grab the... So I could put on this, which would give me enough finesse to be able to wear this. I think that's a pretty good way of going about it. Like, accidentally upgraded my my damage there. All right, let's go kiss her.
Dorotheus,
Darling.
you draw closer and
Darling.
close your eyes, eager, yet her lips do not press against.
All right, so we attack. We accept Dorothea's crits. Could even put a flame rune in for some crit chance. Isabel, yeah, you're a genius. I will do that in just a second.
The knowledge we part ways now.
All right, so we've received a new talent, Spider's Kiss, aka we lost 2 Constitution. Oh no, we gained 2 Intelligence. Heck yeah, our int is now 51 with Peace of Mind. We are smarty, smarty, smarty. All right, let's smack her with as much as we can, I guess. Just hit. Yeah, that's decent damage. Oh, snap. Uh-huh. Okay, we have another turn against her. Let's just keep hitting her, I guess. Yeah, don't mind me. Every time I crit, I'm doing 400 damage. It's fine. It's totally normal. There's a bleed fire for her. I'll put her to sleep. Haste myself. Yeah, it is a little bit far off of our off of the big damage numbers from the physical builds, but it's pretty spicy regardless, isn't it? All right, Dorothea fell over. Oops. Thanks for the stuff. This guy's also a vendor. Let's go ahead and check in with him and see what he's got.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling. Let's see if you got some fighting.
Poison. Don't really care about that. What else? Rings? No. Boots? Okay. Yeah. That's okay. We will find gear upgrades as we move around. Just a matter of knowing who the vendors are that we care about. Okay, next order of business. I am going to go find Tarquin. Because I want to check in with him as a vendor. A little bit out of order for what we usually do, but I think it's important. Also hidden here is a unique bow that can be very nice for you level, I think, 11 folks? 12. Yeah. Pretty good bow. Has a rune slot, gives finesse. Gives an ability, so that's a point in memory. Alright, hello Tarquin. Hey, buddy.
Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
Yeah, I get around. Show me what you've got for sale. Latest added. Okay, no real upgrades yet. I'm not gonna waste money on this. Let's go ahead and sell him stuff.
He takes us.
This is where slow prop his it pains. He lets this. I do.
Okay, thanks. Very specifically avoiding going this direction since I have Pet Pal right now. I do not want to get stuck talking to Necrodog, because Necrodog will kill me. So, avoid Necrodog if you've got Pet Pal. But I did get the waypoint, yay.
The plinth of the statue. The head of the
Open that thing. Damn you, Comcast. Are we having issues? What's going on? Just blurry? Low bitrate? What seems to be the problem, officer? There are a pair of boots over here that give pyrokinetic, which is, I think, better than this. Yeah, that's probably better. We'll go ahead and put that on. A bit blurry. Hopefully it resolves itself in a little bit, guys. Sorry. Not much I can do about that. So this pair of pants, or pair of boots, gives +1 pyrokinetic, which can be a little bit better than having points and wits, depending on what you're using for damage. I'm going to go ahead and use it for the moment, but we're probably going to switch back as soon as we find some boots that give a little bit better stats. Even this is, it's hard to argue against the 2 wits. Or the 1 wits, 2 initiative. Anyway. Okay. So all that said and done, let's go to Driftwood Fields, and we're going to do some Pet Pal related quests now. And it's just packet loss, Halberd. It's just Comcast doing Comcast things. I can't do very much about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here. We're gonna help some weird chicken thingy. Of course, we don't have the scholar tag, so we don't get extra experience for this. Because if you had the scholar tag, you get extra experience, because the scholar tag is just better. But that doesn't stop me from being able to throw a fireball at him anyway. I have a fireball scroll? No? Okay, I'll just do it this way. Okay. And fireball. Get it?
The egg is warmed. The egg is smooth and glossy dark.
If this little egg can make it.
I already know Phoenix dive, so no need to consume the egg. Keep going. What's up, Robertson? Do I play multiplayer? If I have the right crowd, sure. I have played multiplayer with my friends, and we did do a run together with Worldly and Lintworm, who are two speedrunners, which was really fun. We did honor mode, three-player honor mode, which was really fun. And Lintworm became divine because he had initiative in the final battle. Where is he? Stupid frog. Where are you? Oh my god. Come back here. Can we fight? Thank you. You do viewer boosting on honor. I don't know what that means. Explain to me what you're talking about. Viewer boosting. Going to play one. Will this game ruin our relationship? Unlikely. I mean, have you played games with your friend / significant other before? I don't know who it is that you're talking about, but if you've played games with that person before, you should already have an idea of how it goes. Boost means you carry someone through the game? Why? Why don't they just be useful? Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and use our 4 thievery to pick the lock. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Go back down. Alright, some rat is gonna walk up to me and be like, I don't feel so good. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Need to destroy one of these rats. Hard to click on him. Okay, I didn't like that, huh? It's very hard to click on these guys. Let's go ahead and re-equip Fireball, I guess. So once we actually kill one of the rats instead of exploding one, then all the rest of the rats will scurry. So I'm just gonna be very patient about this. We have died in this spot before, so I'm kind of... I am now more patient. There we go, we got it. So with this rat dying, you can see all the rest of the rats scurry back to their holes. They are out of here. They're like, we're not messing with this guy. Well, gal in this case. Okie dokie. Teleporting key. Is this a speed run? No. Absolutely not. Chat's so trolly tonight. This is not. This is a challenge run, not a speed run. All right, so we got one witch's potion. We'll craft the other one ourselves. But not before we have handed the first one to one of the cows that wants it. What's my favorite class? Gosh, what's my favorite class, guys? It's Necromancer, right? Like, I actually legitimately like Necromancer. It's so good. It's so good. Okie doke. Hello.
I just want my for God's sake, Geraldine. Good news. Shush, Geraldine. Let me guess. You have it. Oh, okay.
Mabel.
Go on then. That's tough.
Mabel's.
Yes, totally. Look, we're cows who are once.
Geraldine, listen.
I'm happy for.
Alrighty, so we get 13,450 experience for giving Geraldine the potion. Thanks. And then I will make another potion combined with a augmenter and a bolitus. Good thing I remember the recipe. And then I will hand this one off.
I'm humble. It's work.
And I get an additional 13,000. Thank
Glad
you.
To see you. You still have my gratitude. Thanks for keeping quiet.
And also, yeah, they're kind of wandering around here. It's going to be difficult to yoink. We might be able to do it right now. Yoink. Bye. Alrighty, so we're coming up on Jahan here. And he is going to give us a quest. But I need to be careful since I've already talked to the advocate.
In the darkness of the woods, you spot a man overlooking a cage that holds.
Oh my god! Whoa! Yeah, see, that's amazing, but I actually don't need it. Legitimately, I don't need this. It's really strong, but it's only gonna help for this level. Maybe I'll take it anyway. I don't know. It's so good. But it's also very specific to this level. Whatever. I just stole that much money. Might as well just buy this thing.
Despite.
Go on. There is much.
He eyes
but you. It's been even now. Yes, I know how they work. Visitors.
Suddenly.
Take a step back. Thank you. I do. You know what's more. You bet.
He steps back.
There is not, of course. The plan is quid pro quo. I've a demon.
He points to.
I know it's there. Of course, consider it.
Okay, right here, I'm going to tell him we have a deal. And now I need to be very careful. Because if I'm not... I am seeing the dropped frames, by the way.
No cost at all.
Okay.
Advice above all
Right here.
else,
I cannot
remember
keep mashing 1 because if I do, I am dead, literally. So I'm just gonna be on my way. I'm leaving. Bye. Ready? So I don't want to get lava dropped on me or lightninged or anything like that because this weirdo is crazy. So with that in mind, we're gonna teleport behind her. Nothing personal, kid. Discover the waypoint. And then do some yoinking. What can we yoink? Just whatever. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
The lizard.
You don't look like I've heard that.
Under her breath.
Okay, bye. We'll catch up with her a little bit later. And I'm just gonna wait for her to stop dropping things on the ground here. Let's verify she's only dropping her portals here now. Okay, good. Terrific. Let's move on. Stream gets pixelated sometimes. Yeah, I'm sorry, video game nerds. Comcast is not friendly to me. I pay for a good internet connection and they don't give me one. That's just kind of the way it is. Sometimes we just have a crappy internet connection. Hopefully it doesn't detract too much from the viewing experience. And hopefully it doesn't do it for too long of a stretch at a time, you know? Okay, we're here. I am actually going to lose a point in memory here because I am going to take this this belt. I want the belt. I do want the belt. Matter of fact, I can yoink her cash. I need you to stop. 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 Yoink. Bye. Be right back. Not even hearing me. Oh my goodness, it's gone crazy. Ooh, unidentified boots. Those have potential to be pretty good. But first, let's go ahead and give the corpse explosion book that we made. Bribe her.
A haughty-looking
What side do you...
Her voice is clipped and detached. She cocks her...
Quick now, quickly. So long as I have books. Though I think...
She slaps...
I have flesh. And here,
She leans...
I'm looking for a particular book. Splendid.
Alrighty, so I am going to give her the corpse explosion book. That's going to raise her attitude with me to 100. Yay. And then I will purchase whatever else I want, which is very specifically Anme Falin. I want that. The rest of the stuff, I don't need.
My thanks for your help.
So you see how that raised her attitude? And let's go ahead and buy that. And I can sell some of the other crap that I picked up that I don't need. Get out of here. And that, and that, and...
My thanks for you. Perhaps we will meet again.
Okay, and then I need to run over to her and hit her. Hit her! Tremendous. Okay. Hey, what's up, DeWalt? Good to see you. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Happy start of weekend. All right, let's go, smack her. Terrific. Do some more. And some more. This does 52 to 57 magic armor, and she's got 51 specifically. So I can actually put her to sleep. That's incredible. That's actually gonna work. Okay, go to sleep. Okay, wake up. And now you have no magic armor remaining, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with Medusa Head. That'll freeze you in place. And I'll start smacking her around. Bleed Fire reduced her fire resistance there. Means I can start hitting her a little bit harder now. I mean, maybe we'll crit, and maybe not. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and delay turn. Keep Peace of Mind active because I'm pretty sure if I lose the buff, then her wits will be higher than mine. And I would lose my double turn. So that's important for me to not give up. There's the crit, finally. I was wondering where that was. Bye. Alright, off she goes. We'll find her corpse at Stone Garden. And I'm going to go ahead and equip Anmei Falin now. This gives me an additional 1 point in wits, and an additional point in warfare as well, which is nice because that allows me to learn Onslaught. I don't have enough memory to use it yet, but we will. And when we do, it's going to be great. The additional point in wits is also good for initiative and crit chance. I'm gonna go ahead and pull over the Captain's Compass Amulet because it does give a point in Lore Master. It would be nice to equip that and then inspect things, just in case I don't have a point in Lore Master myself. So, yoink. Tremendous. All right, let's go back to Driftwood.
Selling.
Hi. All right, tell me about some of the stuff that we picked up. Oh wow, that's trash. Okay. And so is that. And so is that. Okay. Fair enough. Keep the laser ray scroll. Don't need any more augmenters. Better. Keep the inventory clean. Still wondering how I'm gonna do a Dramalik? Well, just try and get inside the town. Once we get inside the town, then it will be it'll be fun. It'll be fun. He's a crazy person, of course. right, I'm gonna go ahead and get access to my source vat, and of course Meister Siva as well. What's she got for sale?
She works her shoulder with one hand.
1 int, 3
It
con.
looks like it
No.
was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable.
She takes it. Read them.
Oh, thank you. We can't.
Oink.
A stone door take.
Yeah, we robbed her. We did indeed rob her. Okay, here we go. Here's our first free source orb right there. And here's the source fountain. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the blue pyramid down on the ground. So now every time I need source, I can just take a jaunt to the blue pyramid and then return back. That's well placed for what I want. Great. Let's move on. Have I ever tried duping items by stealing from my god? Yes. Yep. It is very useful for certain builds where you actually want to dupe your weapons. For example, a Necromancer can dupe Fang of the Winter Dragon, which is tremendous. For this character, doesn't matter all that much. Because you just dupe your weapon in your helmet, and I don't need duplicate weapons because I already am using staffs. And I don't need duplicate helmets because I already have the helmets. But yes, I have done it, and it is great. Okay, I don't actually need to talk to my god right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Let's go back to Driftwood Dunes. We're gonna do some quests in this direction. And that should get us either close to or exactly at level 12. Are there any stat sticks worth duping Barfang of the Winter Dragon? Yeah, there are some wands, right? There's some really good wands that you could do it. Oh, it's got a helmet instead of a weapon. Try robbing your spirit vision, Gianton. And also, here's how it works. Your god is holding the equipment that you had the first time you entered Meister Siva's basement. So if you entered Meister Siva's basement like super early on, he's just gonna have that thing. If you enter it way later, then they're gonna have that. So just make sure that you're aware of what you were holding once you go down there for the first time. Otherwise, you may not end up with the item that you want. And also, yeah, spirit vision, and then rob your god's ghost rather than robbing your god directly. Okay, cool. Oh, I think I was supposed to talk to that kid. Right, was I supposed to talk to the kid? Ant, you were asking about stat sticks. There is a Aerithurge wand that is being sold in Act 2 in the square. That one is usually pretty good. It also gives 1 point in summoning. So if you had a summoner mage, for example, and you wanted to have 2 points in summoning, you could dupe that stat stick, which would be pretty sick. Just an idea.
The little boy lobbed
his people.
I'm sure there are others.
you. Well, I got all the fixings in.
All right. Okie dokie. Unique pyro mace? Oh yeah, that's an interesting idea for sure. Is there a difference between who you choose as a main versus as a companion? Yeah. So your companions will, like, you will have opportunities to influence your companions, but you don't always get a direct say in what their opinions are. You can be nice to them and stuff, but your main character is who you are, and you're controlling that one. So yes, there is a little bit of that. What was I trying to do here? Oh, I was trying to unlock this door. Okay, let's go ahead and get cracking. So we're here to beat up a bunch of stupid Voidwoken that don't know what's about to hit them. Wakey wakey. Oh, you don't have good fire resists, do you? Okay, we just deleted that one. Next. This time, things are going to get even spicier. There are a number of assailants. Which means sparks are back on the menu. Yep. Correct. We earned the hero tag. Wow, we didn't have that yet? Huh. Well, we're heroes now.
Mari?
Then again.
You selling anything?
When you did, I might be late.
Whatever.
I reckon there's some void. We're off into.
Okay, bye. See you guys later, I guess. Give me the most expensive item. It happens to be this helmet. Okay, bye. Yeah, usually we do, Paige. I was surprised that we didn't have it. Alrighty, down the hatch we go. Should add some kind of pixel art tag to the stream. I am sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about tonight's stream quality. I wish there was something I could do. Hopefully it hasn't been too distracting or detrimental. Alright, guys. Time for true love to flourish. Time for true love to flourish. As you guys know, we are huge fans of true love on this stream. It is very important to me that if there are characters that are able to fall in love, it is our duty to make it happen.
The turtle.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put some stuff on the ground to lead the rat down here. Hopefully that's good enough. Come on down. Come on down. Oh, please don't tell me I messed this up. Come on. Okay, there you go. Come on down. You know you want to. It's right there. Oh, you little bastard. Ugh. Do I have anything else to feed this stupid thing? I can see you. You're right there. I can't teleport it because that would actually kill the damn thing. Egg? I don't know. The phoenix egg? Oh my god. That is, that would be very interesting if it just consumed the phoenix egg and then learned phoenix dive. Okay, it's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. You can do it. Come over here. You're so close. Yes, it worked. Okay, let's go. Nether swap? Oh yeah, that probably would have worked too. Well, anyway, we got it. All right, 7,225 experience. Sorry, 7,725 experience for making true love happen. As you know, I'm a huge fan of true love on this stream. Again, like I said, anytime you can do some matchmaking, you gotta do it. It's just really important. So, very happy that we helped those two animals fall in love. Ignore anything that happened while I was just talking.
As you move,
Why do you face the head upstairs?
Alright, let's pop in here and say hi to this dude.
A visit? The elf called it's not in he let you he bring but heading to the black pit. It's
Riker's
then now please
he turned.
Okay, thanks for 2,700 XP. I'm going upstairs.
Death.
How many lockpicks do I have? 4? Okay. Alrighty, here's another Pet Pal related quest. Hi.
See what I'm dealing with?
Okay, so we have the dog's collar, so I can do this.
Dot.
Come on,
There we go. Thanks, and bye. What was the way to leave Riker alive? Just never talk to him? Yeah, I think if you don't deliver the item to him that he wants, then he probably just lives. But I actually don't know. Usually I don't. Okay, arachnophobes, careful. just warning for anyone that's really scared of spiders, because one's about to drop from the sky. Okay? You've been warned. You can come back in about 2 minutes. Alright.
The spider spindle.
Don't you?
She shoved.
You come here for me. How rude. So you are still prey, but of a different kind. A treat. Let Mama see what you have to offer.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this spider, a little bit of meat, and the spider is gonna give me a ton of experience in return.
For your generous offering to your queen.
10,000 of it.
I will tell you a little. May bring me 3 more hungry. Let's see, my darling.
And then I will give it 3 more limbs, and it will give me a pair of gloves that I don't need. Alright, we'll come back and kill that spider later. I do not have the ability to do that just yet. How are we doing on XP? We only need 8,675 to level up. It would be very nice to hit level 12. Alright, what else can we do? Whoa. That's Emperor Palpatine telling me about his unlimited power. Snakes and coffee, thanks so much for the tier 1. Hey, that's a first time sub. I really appreciate that. That's very generous, and thank you for supporting the channel. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing for the next month and your tier 1 emotes and the little magic missile icon that you get next to your name. Thank you again. Hope you've been well. Glad that you're here. And welcome to the club of subscribers. A sub club, if you would. We can go near the elves, so that'll level us up. All I have to do is just go to Driftwood Fields and go this direction, and I'll get experience enough to level up. Literally, I'm just gonna walk in here and I'm gonna level up. Watch this. This is ridiculous. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Alright, we're level 12. Gonna start smashing points into wits now. Eventually, we're gonna get Savage Sortilege, and when we do, I'm gonna want to have more wits, because crit chance can apply to sparks. In that vein, I'm also going to be stacking points into two-handed. All right, we hit level 12. Let's go shopping.
Buying or selling?
All right. Got anything good for me? Fire staffs that are level 12, maybe? And better than what we currently have? No? Okay. I would love very much to be able to use this. This gives intelligence and pyrokinetic. Unfortunately, I do need the point in finesse for... Hey, what's up, Dr. Love? Playing your own challenge just now? Also solo honor mode. Yo, that's awesome. What character are you running? Melee, what's going on? If you wanted to continue or combine dual-wielding swords with some form of magic, what would you suggest? Except no gear? Oh yeah, we started running a naked necromancer a couple weeks ago. We'll get back to that at some point. Should be a lot of fun. What would I suggest? So dual-wielding swords with some form of magic. I'm honestly not sure, Melee. The thing is that if you're wielding swords, those do physical damage. So if you're actually planning on using the swords, then you're probably going to want to do Necro. You're doing cheap baby telekinesis? Oh, well then, yeah, you don't need any... You don't need gear to do telekinesis. Yeah, I think Necromancer's probably your best bet, but that's just a... The other option that people will say is do the sparks build, because you'll get extra sparks from swinging your stuff around. But again, that means you'd have to max out int and strength. I don't know. It's really weird. No inventory weight, which also makes things harder. Well, I mean, Dr. Love, doesn't that just mean you telekinesis? You just like walk your chest around like it's on a leash, and then you just like pick it up when you like are going downstairs or something, like from one zone to the next. There are enough points, Melee. It's just that if you want to max out strength and intelligence and wits, it's only going to happen at the very end of the game. So you have to pick two, basically. So it can work. I think a build like that works way better in a party setting. That way you don't have to be the lead off, and if you don't have to be the lead off, then you can sacrifice wits. But again, it's just kind of very interesting way of going about things. You're doing a two-person lone wolf. Well, in that case, yeah, it can work. It can work. I mean, it depends on what you're pairing it with, which I don't know, but the stat underflow glitch, if you want to max things without cheapening the experience. Again, with telekinesis, you're quote challenging yourself, but you're also doing telekinesis. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. The only thing that you need to know, Dr. Love, in that case, is who has retribution. And beyond that, it's just like, okay, well, I'll just kill everything. Just max out wits and go ham with the initiative.
I do believe this is still mine.
You can even do sneak kills for fun. Oh, sorry. Okay, got it. Yep. Okay, so this gives finesse pyrokinetic. So this would allow me to wear the gear, and then I don't know. I just need to find a level 12 staff and just call it a day. I'm not gonna go too crazy shopping for things because there's just too many options. Let's go to Under Tavern. Just need to find a level 12 staff. Yes, Retribution will kill you with Barrelmancy. It will one-shot you. So careful.
It's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done.
Level 12 fire staffs. Anybody? No? Finally, a pair of gloves that gives wits. I'll go ahead and buy that off of him. You know, I should make friends with this guy. He requires a lot of money to make friends with him, but it's definitely worth doing. Buy those and identify this, I guess. Crap, so I'll sell it. The Emperor is reminding me that he has unlimited power. Snakes and Coffee gifting a tier 1 to Halberd Wesker. What? Hey, Halberd. Welcome back into the sub-fold. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing and tier 1 emotes. Very generous, Snakes and Coffee. Thank you for the community gift. Actually, was that a directed gift? I think that was a directed gift. Sup, nerds? Yeah, you're back. Thank you again. Very generous support. Oh, we can sell Dot's collar. I don't need that anymore. Okay, so goodbye teleport gloves. They're gone now. Paladin Bridgehead. Again, I really do want to find a level 12 staff. We got to keep our damage current, especially if I'm going after the Harbinger.
He looks up from his map.
Intelligence, intelligence. No, my helmet currently gives me 3.
I note.
No sooner
Have I
do
killed the
fix
trolls
gear
yet?
than
No.
The pallies here break it again. Them void woken have heads of stone.
I have not done that.
Still, I'd rather be fixing stuff than be lying there dead.
Here, you can have the teleport gloves. Lucky you. You can now teleport stuff if you were to equip it, but he doesn't. Do I say hi to Tarquin? Can I copy the teleportation icon and use it as an emote? What would we use that for? I'm not actually, like, it's an idea, but like, what's the context? Can you give me some context for when we would use it? I'm very happily accepting like emote and
You again.
suggestions of that nature, but I'm not sure I get it. I just want a level 12 staff. That so much to ask? Level 12 fire staff? Anybody? Oh, that's the level 9 one that we ditched. Okay.
Oh, good. Take a
Jahan? Jahan? Killing the trolls seems like it'd be challenging to do on this build. Well, one of the trolls is negative fire resist, right? So you literally double fire damage, so not particularly for that one. The other one would be you'd have to switch weapons to a poison weapon. But it's certainly doable. You could also just do the shackles of pain, living on the edge, hurt yourself situation, which we've done that in the past too.
How fares the hunt, my friend?
Hello, do you have a level 12 fire staff? Yes! Thanks, dude. You have anything else that I would want?
May you...
Okie doke. Oh, but now I don't have a... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna take this rune out of here, and I'm gonna put that into the weapon for more fire damage. This is significant, by the way. Adding 13% damage as fire damage. Okay, it's not that significant. Never mind. It's less significant than I thought it was gonna be. But that's fine. I'll put the small flame rune into the amulet. Thank you very much for 3% crit chance instead of 5. I'm fine dropping that. Okay. Tremendous. Let's go and do I have 2 necromancy still from gear? I do. Okay. Let's head over to the Harbinger then. We're gonna go kill the Harbinger and then yeah, that's a good way to try and see if we can go about rounding out the night. Okay, Paladin Bridgehead. Let's do it.
No. What?
Okie dokie, let's go. What's your fire resistance look like, dude? Oh, also, wait, can I give sparks to the... Oh, no, sparks don't do anything. It's a single target. What's your immunity look like? Oh, it's not... It's normal. Okay, it's normal immunity. right through him. Put him to sleep. You don't get to play. Oh dear. Oh my god, that crit. But thanks for the source orb. I'm leaving. Think this is the right way to go? I always get lost over here. Pretty sure this is correct. Okay, so we'll start talking about the Harbinger of Doom, because this is one of the few areas where I, like, regardless of what build I'm running, I use the same method to kill this guy every single time. Because screw him, he's a big fat cheater and I hate him. Oh yeah, believe me, I know for sure, Peoch. Like, the emotes that I have right now, I'm very happy with because they're like, I mean, I made them, this is why they're so crappy, but they're also fun. But it took me a long time to get them correct because it's you have a lot of trouble with the resolution. For sure. Alrighty, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna grab the waypoint. So with the Harbinger, we're gonna do a mass corpse explosion on him because screw him, again, he sucks. And then after that, I will go ahead and do the rest. Will I kill Alice Elysian? Yeah. Yep. But that's also likely going to be a mass corpse explosion kill because she is so fire immune, it's not even funny. So either I kill her or I lead her over to Jahan or, yeah, I don't know. Haven't really thought that far ahead yet, Crowy. But yeah, no, we kill everybody. And she's worth a lot of experience, so you don't, Is it possible to kill Alice without living on the edge precast? Yeah, sure. I mean, you can have more initiative than her. I think it's 50... I think if you have 50 initiative, that's more than enough for her. I think it's like 46 or 47, something like that. Then you just go first, and then you can, you know, just kick her ass. If you have the ability to one-turn her, you can just one-turn her. All right, let's get to work. So we're gonna create a big freaking pile of corpses right here. And then we're gonna drop the Harbinger on it and explode them. With that in mind, let's go ahead and get rid of some of our spells that we don't need for the first wave. And then, so let's go ahead and get rid of this and this. And we'll go ahead and put on Living on the Edge, obviously, and Death Wish. And then I need Mass Corpse Explosion, so we'll go ahead and ditch this and this. Put that on. And then... that should be good enough. If I go get a second source point, then I'll be able to do Skin Graft or Master of Sparks. Maybe add back to the boat myself? It's not, I mean, I don't return to the boat as often as he does, Halbert. Let's be very honest. Just finding out, Flesh Sacrifice. So Flesh Sacrifice is great for one type of mage, the Necromancer. But yeah, otherwise, you just don't worry about elemental affinity. If you're not, and by the way, if you're not worrying about elemental affinity with the elves, don't forget that the 10% damage from flesh sacrifice is still really good. It's not like, you know, it's not like it's completely worthless. Go ahead and drop this on the ground, and then we're gonna go in just a second. Oh, yo, I forgot that Meister Siva is also a vendor.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that.
Nope.
Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Nope. Okay.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
Whatever. Continue making our corpse pile. I plan to use gift bags, not for this run, no. Well, again, and I'm saying that it's not completely useless. It still does something, but it does make things a little bit more difficult, sure. So there are 11 corpses in the area. I'm gonna make all 11 of them in one spot, and then we'll. Also, I can go ahead and grab that. I guess I can go and grab these too, since we're waiting for a teleport cooldown. Is it you, or is video quality dropping a lot? Yeah, I've been getting that feedback a lot tonight. Again, sorry. Can't do anything about that. Comcast sucks. Very sorry. Sub-goal better internet? Again, I am paying for basically the best internet that is available to me. It's just, if Comcast decides not to actually provide, because remember, I'm paying for up to the amount that I have. And so if they're experiencing problems or whatever, just poop out of luck. And I don't have any other options, so. Hooray, capitalism. Okay, so we have all 11 corpses on the same spot here. And now we are gonna go ahead and do the thing. Okay, we're going for it. Whee! Okay, this is really gonna hurt. Ow. Okay, that somehow hurt way less than I thought it was gonna. Oh, well, here comes the last one. Yeah, that's more like it. Ow. Rude. Hi, Frigidaire. What's going on? Love the game and power gaming. Do I have any anti-cheese rules on my run? Yes. So, I do not recraft the resurrection idol mid-combat. That is one of my serious anti-cheese rules. What else? What other rules do I have, guys? Oh, obviously, you know, no reloads. So if things are looking bad, we don't do that. A Harbinger is not an initiative cheater, but you need to have, I think, 51 in order to go first against him, Bidman. And I actually use the fact that he doesn't that he has more initiative against him in this thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and kill him dead. Yes? Good. Death Wish. Teleport him. Hey, man. There's a big pile of corpses down there. I would like you to go down there and say hello to them. Alright, everyone say goodbye to the Harbinger of Doom. We hardly knew ye. He went away. Okay, we're still in combat, so let's go ahead and see what we can do about the rest of this. We're no longer decaying, which is nice, so I could heal myself. Could also Armor of Frost myself, would make sense to put out the fire. And then I am going to go ahead and go Invis. Let's park ourselves here maybe, and then I'm gonna go Invis, we're gonna get a double turn, and then we're gonna go ham. Sound good? Okay, good talk. Giant healing potion. Again, I am not decaying because the dude is dead now. Yes? Okay. So the Harbinger has decent fire resist. These guys do not. These four dummies do not. So we're gonna go ham on them in just a second. After I delay my turn here. We can do it again. There we go, full AP. This ought to be really fun. With sparks on, I expect these guys to get obliterated. Lone Wolf run, yeah, Lone Wolf for sure. If I think of anything else that I restrict myself against, I'll let you know. But, I mean, obviously we don't do telekinesis or anything like that. Okay. Buff ourselves up. Sparks, please. Alrighty. Who wants to see some asshole skeletons disappear? Okay, they're gone. Bye. I'm sure I do no lava as well. Yeah, typically not. Typically lava is kind of a no-no. Okie dokie. Level 15 drops from level 15 opponent. Up all this stuff and then keep going. So let's go ahead and unequip these spells. We don't need them anymore. And put in the warfare abilities that we had from before. Get those back in. And Medusa head. Perfecto. Alrighty. I'm going over here because I'm gonna drop off the green teleport pyramid by the dwarves. These guys are good vendors, but they are very annoying to travel to. So I'm just gonna drop the green pyramid off here. We'll check them out as well and see what they've got for sale, but there.
Well, howdy there. You take care.
Hello, are you selling anything I care about? No? Okay, great. What about you?
Traveling light, are you? Smart.
We're selling a medium flame rune, which I could be tempted by. What else? Nah. Nothing super interesting other than that. Let's go ahead and... I'll wait. Because once we hit level 13, the stuff that... I think the runes become large runes that they sell. Move along?
Move along.
Yeah, move along.
Despite what they say, misery don't look
1 finesse, 1 warfare, 1 pyrokinetic, 2 aerothurge. That's not better than 1 int 2 pyro. What else? Yeah, we can go ahead and leave the rest of this alone. Okay. God, this is trying really hard. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can. I'm gonna dig here. This is gonna give me a bunch of experience. It also gives me a thievery belt. Right. We trying to kill Sadha in this act? So I mean, you can try, but she disappears. But doing it is still worthwhile because you get a different fight out of it. Sadha's friends all pop in and go, hey, I don't like you. But we usually do that at the very end of the act, because those are actually difficult opponents. They have actually ended a run before. You don't want to take them too lightly. Okay, so since we've killed the Harbinger already, now it is free for us to escort Almira and Mihaly out of this area. So once Almira and Mihaly are escorted out of Paradise Downs, Almira will give us our 3rd source point, at which point we can go and finish doing our Pet Pal related stuff and then ditch Pet Pal entirely, like forever. You know, and put in something different, like, I don't know, Savage Sortilege, just as a thought. Torturer would also be a good idea. Five-star diner, of course, always useful. Just some good options.
You sense a blow.
Hello.
Again. This map, but then so. Thank you. Once you've
her eye.
All good. Now listen closely. Clear anything.
selling
that
anything,
will
Edgar?
impede Mihaly. Flames. Those accursed fumes. Anything.
I like that she really, like, she's like, clear all the things out of the way. And I'm like, yeah, I cleared it out.
Well then, please Mihaly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I cleared the things. Meanwhile, they don't care and they'll just, like, follow me directly. Look at this. All right, young man. Down you go. So if we hadn't killed the Harbinger of Doom, there would be an ambush of Voidwoken right here as we try to lead them out. However, since the Harbinger is already dead, no Voidwoken ambush, and we can basically just walk him out. Do we lose out on a little bit of experience for doing it? Yes. Do I care about that? Not so much. Getting the 3rd source point is just really nice. Also, I just got 30,000 experience, and now we'll get a little bit more than that even, as I...
You were truly
Okay, and off she goes. And thanks for the stuff. I'll take the expensive helmet. Bye. All right, she is now gonna wait for us on the boat. And we have 3 source points. Yay. Alright, so now the Meister is gonna die. That's just a thing that's gonna happen.
Is power.
Furcher, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Really appreciate that.
Ritual in the book, source in the fountain. Go.
Yeah, she's very rude. Here, tell me about this stuff. What's your lore master? 3? You can't even identify that? Boo. She's worthless. Okay, let's go ahead and
Opening the door after you
do this thing. Alrighty, cut, combine with this thingy, and add this thingy. Lovely, and then throw that on there, and then do this. Alright, terrific.
as you suck the smoke as the world.
So, we have 3 source points already. That means we can do all of the conversations in one go. And it means we avoid the stupid fight that you... So, you know, if you come in here and you've done the ritual before, and then you come in and you have 3 source points and you're supposed to learn the location of the Nameless Isle, and then there's a fight with 2 void beasts that aren't worth any experience, and one of them has complete magic immunity and one of them has complete physical immunity, and fighting them is super annoying, even though they barely do any damage, but it just takes forever. Yeah, if you come in with 3 source points and just do this from the get-go, you can have all the conversations, avoid the stupid fight, and get all the experience you want, and then leave, and then never have to come back here again.
I'm getting tired.
Thanks for Spirit Vision. Has a lot to say. Alright, we're gonna rob our god. Yoink.
Go on.
Though your spell taught
Alright, we got the location of the Nameless Isle, and we are now done with this area forever. We don't need to come back. Yay. We're playing a Retribution only run, and you decided... Oh, wow, Retribution only. That's crazy. What's the Divine Favor thing? It is just an expensive thingy. I didn't have enough thievery to pick it up. I probably should have just robbed that instead, because it's worth 1,100 gold. But it literally is just meant to be sold. Take off Retribution points and buy an armor that return magic damage to melee attackers to beat it. Wow. That's pretty cool, Bridget. So, were you playing that on Tactician difficulty? What difficulty were you doing that? I'm curious. There's a 4-character run. Ah, got it. Wait, 4 characters with all Retribution? That's wild.
You jolt back to the world.
The Meister's about to die. And... She fell over. Whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna jump over there and start smacking him, I guess. Sparks for you guys. Whee. That did some damage. More sparks, please. More sparks, please. Double kill. 10,400 per. Refill on source, because we can. Rob the Meister's dead corpse, because she had a lot of money. And then, I mean, I can talk to the Meister. Don't need to, but I can. Hello.
Well, that's that. I want to...
Okay, bye. Okay, I now have Spirit Vision. Let's finish out the Pet Pal stuff. I don't need Pet Pal after I do this quest, which requires both Pet Pal and Spirit Vision. then after that I can go back to the boat and swap out Pet Pal for something a little bit more useful. It's really weird that they don't follow up on that at all, Paige. They're just like, she wants a statue, and then it's never brought up again. Okay, cool. Alright, let's bring Peeper over to Peeper's father. What happens if you keep Peeper alive? Peeper just... does anyone know? I thought Peeper just stays alive and, like, nothing good happens. Returns into a void. No. I mean, if you don't bother with the quest at all, and you just like try and have Peeper stay alive as you run around the act. Like, can you go to Act 3 with Peeper in tow? Does anyone know? Because that would be pretty funny. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Okie dokie.
The roost.
Oh no, we killed Peeper. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, good rewards. Keep going. Might as well run over here and just dig up this thingy. That's some free experience as well, right? I'm gonna need to go and find someone to identify all this stuff. Maybe, maybe one of these rings is an upgrade. Probably not, but maybe. Get digging. Peeper follows you through the rest of the game. Does he grow at all? Because that would be great.
I think that lunatic's...
That's not who I wanted to talk to. That's who I wanted to talk to. Okay, sir. Tell me about some of the things that I have picked up. As expected, pretty much all trash. Except for the things that are duplicates of things we already like. Terrific. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Did... Oh wow, it duplicated the rune. Ah! That's great. We got a free large flame rune because our god duplicated the rune for us. That's nice. Keep the mask of strength to double the rune. That's smart, Boa. I like that. Okay, well, we can get additional crit chance by doing this. Boom. There we go. We have a 31% crit chance. That's before buffs. Love it. Okie dokie. Alright, we need to get a little bit more experience here, and I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go to do this. Now, fighting against Necrodog is going to be pretty difficult, because I don't have enough wits to fight against him. Let's go to the boat anyway, because right, I can leave Pet Pal now. We don't need Pet Pal anymore. Oh wait, the kid's here?
Lohse, of course. Told you I
Oh
would, didn't
yeah,
I?
that's right. One more pixie dust, please. All right, bye. Next level, he can start giving us source orbs. All right, so I don't need Pet Pal anymore, so we're gonna swap it out. So goodbye. Let's go ahead and put on... Savage? Savage. Alright, so our sparks can crit again. That's great. How do I get him to do what? Oh, to go and fetch stuff? He does that every level, every time you level up. So every time you level up, you come back and he'll have gone and somehow fetched something from the world. No idea how he does it. Driftwood Square, I guess. Hello. I'm gonna mash one here.
And one should.
Get out of here. Need 67,000 experience still.
The Majesty.
It should, you know, in short, should come.
Cool. So we can get it in small chunks if I go deliver some bad news to some magisters. Hello, ladies. Oh, I still have Master of Sparks on. Okay. Well, that was very efficient on my part. That got us a lot of experience. Didn't realize that was like 15,000. Yes, it still does double, Bua. And if you remove 5-star Diner, then it undoes the double as well. Remember Mortis's basement? What's the goal of the pressure plate? puzzle there. And what's the game supposed to tell you about it? Use spirit vision. That kind of solves everything. Yes, melee. Yeah. Does. What do I need to do here? Normally I go and do the... Normally I go and fight Necrodog at this point. The problem is I don't... Because instead of maxing out wits like I normally do, I maxed out intelligence instead. I do not have enough initiative to fight against Necrodog. Unless... Have we done the Black Pits? Oh no, we're not going to the Black Pits yet. We're level 12. So I need 47 initiative to go first against Necrodog. I will get 7 from here. Nah, that's not gonna get me. That's not gonna get me close. Have I done the dwarves? No, I usually don't do that until the end of the act anyway. Lots of Void Woke and I just like beating them up immediately. Going to put Suicidal Mage in his cage. Which one's Suicidal Mage? Oh, you mean Gwydion? Yeah, Gwydion's always fun. Sneeze is coming. 1 second. There it is. Took it a while. Alright. No Necrodog. Let's go, let's buy a non-fire element staff.
Buying or selling?
Yeah, sure. Water's fine. Oh, let's go down here. Is it possible to teleport Gwydion and dodge the oil voidlings fight? Yes, it is. You lose out on about 30,000 experience, but yeah, if you want to just get the quest done and save Gwydion, yes, it is very possible to do that. Alright, I'm gonna act like I'm a dwarf.
You've been warned, but don't go out we chase now.
You see him?
You took your time. The man good. And if you get caught.
Alright, time to stop pretending. I think I need to buy more lockpicks. Yeah, we actually just ran out. Alrighty. There's going to be a fight here. There are going to be fire immune enemies. So, do I have a favorite class that isn't Necro? Probably this. This is really good.
Dripping with
Take and lots of these guys, and there are certain ones that have a fire immunity aura which I cannot get rid of. So what wild run ideas do I have? Right now not a tremendous amount. The pure run was really fun, but then we did it, and then the Naked Necromancer one, I'm a huge fan of that one. Very excited to get back to that one. I don't have a lot of like other ideas right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and kill as many of these guys as I can, because, you know. Actually, let's see. Who has the fire immunity aura? If I get rid of this one and this one. Oh, this one also has it. Okay, so I need to get rid of this one, and this one. And if I get rid of those, then I can turn on sparks. Yeah, I had to do it with summons, Bridget, because it's I don't know how you do it otherwise. Okay, so I'm gonna just let's just dump this guy here, obviously. Oh, teleport crit. That, you know, I forgot that we had Savage Sortilege. Okay, so now all I have to do is get rid of this guy, and then I can actually put on fire stuff again. Love it. Let's go up there. Yeah, Grey Nunce's run. I did watch it. Yeah, and he did a lot of like running around and trying to get people to fight for him. Very tedious, honestly. Really? With 3 hit points? Okay, fine. Get out of here. No one likes you. Gee, I wonder where I could have gone. Am I in the circle of fire that I just turned invisible? Just a mystery to everybody. Okie dokie. So I don't need to use this water staff anymore. Hooray. Let's put on our actual staff. Yes, where is it? There we go. Equipping items does not break invisibility, so. That one just burned in fire. That's smart. Alright, time to make everything explode. Sparks for everybody! Whee! How are you still alive? Partially. Snakes, partially. Certain themes will get changed depending on your instrument. And some of them won't. Ow. That hurt. Winners. Okay. So everything that died there was worth, what, 2,000 experience? No, 1,000 experience. But it was a lot of opponents, so we got a lot of experience out of that. Yay. Yay, experience. Yeah, we're a lot closer to leveling up now. And that was a first example of something that we ran into that had that had fire immunity that we had to deal with, using a different element staff and no sparks. Let's keep going. What's going on, F-Freak? Good to see you. Hi. That's true, Frigid. Yeah. Sorry, the first example tonight of something that had fire immunity. We had to do the slugs yesterday and the weird skeleton guys. I just saw frames get dropped. Sorry again. Okay, let's do this quest. Alright, where you at?
Behind the
Thank you. I'll follow you.
Yoink.
You. The Majesty.
You.
Is this guy worth killing? Which guy? Higba? Yeah, but after you finish rescuing him.
Hanged?
We've already got the actual reward from him. Well, he could, Frigid, unless he was missing his homemade explosive. It's mine now. I own it. This thing scales with your level and your pyrokinetic and your intelligence. In fact, the character that we are building is going to be the one that maximizes the damage of this thing. At the end of the game, we can use this thing to deal somewhere in the vicinity of 200,000 damage in an AoE. One time I used it in the final battle, and it literally, it melted everybody, and it actually killed Lucian and Dallas so that they couldn't have the final conversation with me. So you can actually use it to break the game.
The Majesty.
What? You ass of.
I'm pretty sure that was, I think that was our pyro build. I think you can find that at the end of our Red Prince run. So if you go to the videos section on this channel, you go to collections, you look up the Red Prince Pyro Geo that we finished. I'm pretty sure that's the run that I did that in. So you actually can probably find that at the end of that run. It didn't break the save because I didn't die. I just had to reload the final battle. I'm pretty sure it was from there. I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, it was pretty funny. Why is the clip of that not on highlights on Discord? I'm not sure. I don't know. Am I in charge of the stuff on my Discord? Oh wait, yeah, I am. I'm seeing, I'm looking over at my OBS and it's just all dropped frames right now. That's very sad. I am sad. Okay, now it's coming in green. I'm gonna see if I wait a little bit. I'm in charge of you guys being entertained. Oh no. Oops.
The Majesty.
You what up?
Oh, that crit.
And? What news?
Okay, so we have rescued the Tinkerer. We're gonna just run over here. And hooray, we rescued him. Yay!
At last, you have my thanks. But what?
He'll give us some experience, thanks. I'll take the most expensive reward, which happens to be this. Lovely, and then I'm gonna attack the barrel. Hello. All right, let's beat him up. Okay, so... Oh, okay. So if you get him low enough and you've stolen from his... You've stolen the homemade explosive from him, he has a special piece of dialogue about, like, I'm gonna blow you up. Oh no, what happened? And then he dies. I need 13,000 XP. I guess if I kill these guys, that'll get me really close. What? The sparks didn't travel to this one. How viable would a supernova build with a lizard with a demon talent be? Yeah, if you were able to get enough fire resistance, yeah, it would just work. Yeah. It would do a tremendous amount of fire damage, and then you'd just be laughing at anything that wasn't fire immune as you supernova them to death. The one thing with that, Ant, is that, yes, that would work, but if you're looking for efficiency, just use fire traps. But yeah, that's like the reason that most pyro mages don't do it is because, you know, throw explosive traps exists. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was killing this guy. That's a gal. Bye. All right, 4,800 experience now. We're close. We're so close. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a lot to be said for going through the effort to get to 100% of a resistance. It's not as easy to do in this game as it is in Original Sin 1, for example. But if you do it, then yeah, you can just... It's like Dota, everything can work? Yeah, sure. I think we can get the experience we need from these two. These two and the pillow guy. Just try to play a weaponless run? Yeah, after this run succeeds or dies, we're gonna be doing a weaponless run again. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum, boom, boom. Did I just crit on the ignition? Okay. Get out of here. I need 875 experience to level up.
The chest won't. It doesn't open.
Speak. The use for your.
There we go. Nice and easy. All right, we're level 13. Yay. Weaponless as in nothing in hand. Nothing in hand and nothing equipped. What's going on here? Oh yeah, let's unequip that. Don't need that anymore. Fist only, if only punches, does weaponless allow for sucker punch? No, you need to actually have a one-handed weapon equipped in order to be able to do sucker punch. Okay, we have a new talent to use. So I can either pick 5-star diner, which would be really nice for any like wits potions or anything like that we took. It would also weaponless allow for shield. No. It literally my run is the naked necromancer run is nothing. You're not wearing anything. So 5-star diner would work for the blood rose, and that would double the benefits of the blood rose. Or I could take torturer, which would allow me to lead off fights with ignition. Fists don't scale with anything, F-Freak. That's the problem. So like, fist damage is terrible. So it would take literally forever to do. Terrible. So if I took torturer, then I could lead off fights with ignition.
Is power.
Which would set enemies on fire and lower their fire resistance by 15%. So it's either torturer or it's 5-star diner. I'm not sure which to do. Hothead is also an option because, you know, everything's critting, and the more crit chance you have, it could be good to do Hothead. So I guess that's also a good candidate. ComCon, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, 5-star applies retroactively. Grenades only. No, I haven't done grenades only. I'm not super interested in it, honestly. It's just, you have to do so much crafting, and in this game, crafting materials are limited. So I'm not super interested in doing it. It looks really annoying. I don't know. Has anyone actually done a grenades only build? Has anyone seen or heard of anybody that's finished a grenades only build? I'm gonna take 5-star. I'm gonna take 5-star until we lose the blood rose. If we don't lose the blood rose, then even better. But I'm gonna hang on to it. I think it's good. And then just slam points into wits. If you set enemies on fire and they walk into necrofire, does their fire turn to necrofire? I don't think so. Well, if they have no magic armor remaining, then it would. If they did have magic armor remaining, if you set them on fire with torturer, then no. Okay, so 5-star isn't applying yet because I need to reload, so we're gonna go ahead and reload right now. There is a bug with the way that 5-star applies with the blood rose. Do we know when BG3 is getting released? No. Larian is taking their sweet time on that, honestly. It's, like, if I had to guess, it's probably going to be either late this year or next year. Because they're still working on it, right? And they haven't set a release date or anything. Okay, yeah, now you can see. There, we get the extra memory point, and our bonuses are coming from... So you can see from the Blood Rose Elixir +2. That is a benefit of 5-star diner. Reload registered? Yeah, deal with it. Okay, so what do I do with this extra memory point? I guess I just save it and wait for skin graft and onslaught. Sorry guys, sorry. I know. I see the red on my OBS too, and it's making me very upset. I wish there was something I could do about it. Maybe if I close some tabs or something. I'm sure that's not gonna mean anything really in the grand scheme of things, but
I do believe this is still my room, don't you know?
no, it's my room now. So we're looking for a level 13 staff that does fire damage, but also has a socket in it. Oh, it'd be nice. This one isn't selling any, but we can sell stuff to him. So he's got 9,000 gold already? Jeez. Alright, we were able to sell a lot there. That was good. Yeah, no, the closing tabs didn't do jack, obviously. That's just Comcast being Comcast. Is there a list anywhere that shows the level 18 stats of uniques from Acts 1, 2, or 3 are? You just have to find out. I think you just have to find out. Peoj, Ant is asking about stuff that you upgrade. So, like, if you upgraded the Ring of Intelligence, for example, we know that it becomes a +3 intelligence ring, but I don't think the wiki reflects that. Yeah, Onslaught plus Sparks is a great combination. We just don't have the memory for it yet. I mean, we could have the memory for it, but not exactly.
Figure it's time to prove yourself. Let's get it done.
Fire staff with... Oh, okay. I mean, I'll buy this because this is good for alternative damage. But... Okay, this is 1 wits... No... Finding the right equipment for this build is particularly tricky, I think.
Buying or selling?
Okay. Up, level 13 fire staff. Yes, let's go. Perfect. Love to see it. Haha, you guys both found it at the same time. Yeah, I was gonna say there was a thing on Steam I did remember looking at, but does that have that also doesn't have the information about the about the when you upgrade them, right? Or does it? 3 int, 1 wits, 1 scoundrel, 1 necromancer. Wait. Oh, right. This is the. I was gonna say, why does this look exactly the same? Yeah, this is the one that I duped. Okay, that's fine. I'm good with it. Go ahead and learn it. Or buy it. It's fine now. That is a guide about upgraded versions? Oh, dope. Okay, so when we're talking about upgrading items, Frigid, we're talking about the Fletcher, who you rescue from the sawmill in this act. When you go and talk to him and send him to the boat, when you transition between acts, if anything that you've sold him between acts 2 and 3, so you transition to act 3, anything that you've sold him, he will turn it into a level 8 equivalent of that item. So he will either upgrade or downgrade items depending on what you do there. Now, the important thing is, when you go between Acts 3 and 4, so when you finish the Nameless Isle, you get to Arcs, that transition, the Fletcher will upgrade his items to level 18. So he will take anything that you sold him, and he will turn it into a level 18 equivalent. That means stats will, like, the weapon damage will get scaled to its level 18 component. Armor's values will get scaled to their level 18 components. And primary attributes will get scaled up. So the Ring of Intelligence, for example, which you pick up in Act 1, it gives you +1 intelligence. If you sell it to the Fletcher and then you buy it back from him when you get to Act 4, it will be a level 18 Ring of Intelligence, and the +1 will have scaled to +3. So it scales primary attributes. It does not scale combat abilities or civil abilities. So an item like this, for example, it will get an additional point in wits, I think. I can't remember for sure. But it's not going to scale up its warfare or single-handed or polymorph, for example. So the Constitution and wits might scale, but then the other ones don't. I can't remember if this one actually does, because it's a level 13 item already. Anyway. Okay, good news, we got a new weapon, so that makes me happy. And we can go, I mean, we can do a little bit more shopping, but the weapon was really what mattered there. And also that staff looks dope. Oh my goodness. Looks really cool.
Glad to see you well.
I wanted to buy lockpicks. This is why I'm talking to her. Also, with 5-star diner, I could buy the physical armor potions and magic armor potions and just kind of laugh at stuff if I need it.
Until later.
Speaking of, this guy sells potions too.
I haven't felt this free in a long time. Not since before I joined the Magisters.
We remain vulnerable while at anchor. Better to make for the open ocean at first convenience, don't you think?
Nope.
Have you made any
Alright, so now that we're level 13, Han will start being able to get source orbs. So I'm gonna go and send him to get one for us.
Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Go get me a source orb. So every level from now on, he's gonna go get one of those for me. He's a cool dude. I didn't mean to travel there.
You take care now. Can't be too careful around here.
I think that's enough magic armor potions.
Happy travels, eh? What a crock.
I don't think I need to buy any of this stuff. Ooh, look at that. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and buy all of these. Because here's the thing. I'm going to have weapons of different types, different damage types, and I'm going to want to have their proper runes at various points. So, like this one, I can stick this large thunder rune in. That's great. I'll go ahead and buy all of them. Buy the armor of frost off of him as well. I could make friends with him. I should make friends with him first. Hang on. Let's do it. I don't know how much gold he needs. We'll start with 1,000. That good enough? Oh my god. Making friends with this guy is hard. I'll give him another 1,000, I guess. This is still gonna save me a lot of money. Oh, was I also buying from this? Okay, great. And I can sell him this. And these, I guess. Down here. Okay, large flamer in there, large flamer in there, but we can put a large... Oh, this is a water staff? Oh, oops. Oh, okay, well that's fine. Water staff, manage runes, and slap this thing in there. So now it does extra water damage for when we need it. Hopefully I'll remember to remove that. Hey, thanks for being here, Frigid. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, and enjoy your weekend, and hopefully we'll see you next week. I'll be here. Here's an air staff. Cool. Could also learn Flay Skin, which would be dope against single targets. So if I buy the Flay Skin scroll here, and I go... we can get this a couple levels early. So if I go to the Paladin Bridgehead, for example... I think this guy will sell a blank polymorph book, and I can use that to craft a Flay Skin scroll, which I can then use to...
He looks up from his mat.
Which I can then use to buy the... Or to craft the book that I want. So, here we go.
No sooner do I fix gear in the
Blank,
break it again.
high tier, blank polymorph skill book. Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Still,
this is what I was
I'd rather be fixing stuff than be lying there dead.
So usually you can't get Flay Skin as a book until level 16, but if you take the scroll and you craft this together, ta-da! Now I have a Flay Skin scroll. Yay! So if I am fighting against something and I really want it to have a tremendous amount of negative armor, then I just can slap it with this, and that's going to reduce its armor by 50. Or sorry, not armor. Its resistances by 50, which is a big deal. Okay. Let's go fill up on source. I want to kill Necrodog before we go to bed, because I also want to go to bed, but I want to kill Necrodog first. Actually, let's put Flay Skin back in. And remove Sparking Swings. And that. And we'll put Onslaught in. Okay, great. I really hope this works. Okay, let's go to Stone Garden.
Some of the eternal fire burn.
Yeet.
You have done me a great...
Thanks for the XP, and goodbye. Excuse me, is this thing fire immune? Stream freezes? Oh no. Has it been really bad, guys? I'm sorry. I do apologize again for the stream quality tonight. Okay, Necrodog is hanging out right here. He's got 1077 armor. Oh my god. What are his resistances like? Captain's Compass Amulet. Examine. Negative air resist. Ooh, okay. Only 10 fire resist, I guess. But the negative 20 air is that's a big deal. I don't know. I'll hit him with my fire staff anyway. This is still the most damage I'm gonna be able to do. Okay. So good news, I don't have Pet Pal on, so I do not have to worry about I don't have to worry about him starting a fight automatically. Good. Jerry Tones, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. For some reason, the bot just like pooped out on us, and it didn't even say anything. But I see ya. Okay.
The dog growls.
Yeah, right. Okay. The dog growls. Yes, we get that. Alrighty. Time to go ham if we can.
The dog raises.
Alright, so with 47 initiative is just enough. So 46 initiative does not beat Necrodog. 47 initiative does. So now I get to go first against him. But that means that I need to make sure that Peace of Mind stays on, because if I don't, well, it's going to be bad news. So let's go ahead and try and remove his magic armor as best we can. So I'm just going to hit him. Oh, okay, never mind. We just killed him straight up. Hooray, Onslaught. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Goodbye, Necrodog. No one's going to miss you. You suck.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old lady Surrey's tomb?
Uneventful is good. I'm not going to complain about Uneventful. Immunity to stunned, immunity to petrified. Yo, that's kind of dope, honestly. Those two immunities are really good. I'll take a Venom Rune as well. Just in case I pick up a Poison Staff. I wonder if that's worth dipping these other points. No. If I'm getting hit, we're dead already.
Power.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Is power.
Prober23 saying thanks for the follow. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Hopefully you're having a good start to your weekend. Hopefully this is working for you all. Again, apologies for the Comcast internet connection that is pooping all over us tonight. Wait a minute, I don't need this amulet anymore?
Oh, take a few.
I don't need this amulet anymore. That's very interesting. Oh, right, because oh, yeah, duh. Because with 5-star now I have enough to wear this. That's funny. Okay, anyway. Let's go finish up this Unless I can drop that lancet and don't need that anymore. Okay. Open sesame. Alright, there's a bunch of petrified marauders here. We're just gonna destroy them. They give like 4,000 experience each. So killing them is absolutely worth doing. Especially seeing as we two-shot them. Alright, and because I don't want a game over, we're going to go ahead and Armor of Frost ourselves. Before we open this thing up. Yep. Permanent Petrify is a straight up GG because you can't do anything at that point. I mean, you could reload, but we don't do that. This lady has a ton of fire resist, so I guess I'll use the water staff. That seems to be doing better. We missed a petrified target, by the way. Alright. QAnon is dead. Go ahead and put the fire staff back on. Oh, I need a heavy item. Do I have any heavy items? Guess I can go get one. Stone Garden Graveyard. This ornate chest should be good enough. Trying to go here. That's funny, and yeah, no, honestly, same. When I did any of you guys have like PE and they like had you try and do golf as part of PE? Like physical education or like sports classes or anything like that? Because that was a horrible idea. I don't know whose bright idea that was. It's a whole bunch of uncoordinated middle schoolers trying to golf. Terrible. Hey, Winning, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Alright, toss this thing over here. Password here is 213.
Power is power.
Opens that thing up. Keep going. Enemy, thanks so much for the follow as well. Hello. Welcome on in. Oh, it's not a big deal. I mean, if you know where to find me, that's the important bit, right? Alrighty. Okay, so we're now going to do this fight. Except we're only going to fight against, well, we only need to kill this one and this one. These are the only two that are worth any experience. The rest of them, I mean, killing them is fun, especially with sparks, because, you know, you'll be able to kill a lot of them all at once. However, we really only want to deal with these two. So that's what we're going to do. Whee. Look, this whirlwind is just gonna be really fun, so... Uh-oh. Oh no, please don't kill me. 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 Ow. Okay, we're leaving. I do not need to fight against these guys. I'm out. They don't give any experience. We killed the only two that did. Sheesh. That was not nice. He had initiative over me. Because I didn't have peace of mind up. Alrighty, let's go talk to Tarquin, and that'll be the end of this quest. A whole semester that was golf? Oh my god, but why? Ugh. Okay, you're welcome, Tarquin. Give me stuff. I don't know. The most expensive item you have. Guess is the deflective barrier book. Okay. Alright, guys. That's going to be enough for me for the night. I'm going to go ahead and drop the save. We survived everything tonight. We got level 13. We are moving along quite nicely. And we are going to continue from this spot the next time we stream. So, thank you everyone for watching tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. So many new followers tonight, some new subscribers, some resubscribers. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Really does mean a lot to me. It shows me that I'm doing something right, even if my internet connection isn't sometimes. For those of you who are new followers, now that you're following the channel, you'll get a notification the next time I go live. If you are interested in clicking on that notification, it will bring you to the channel. Yay. Otherwise, you can always find VODs on the channel. We have collections that are all of our previous successful runs that you can find if you're interested in watching stuff when I'm not online. You can also find me in the Discord, links to that on the channel, or !Discord if you're interested in joining it, and if you have any questions when I'm not online. I am not going to be online tomorrow night, probably not on Sunday night either, but we usually stream 4 or 5 times a week in the evening Pacific time. So, I will catch you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. All of you in chat and all of you lurkers. Really appreciate everybody for being here and all the support you guys give me. It is tremendous. I'm out of here. Have a great weekend. Bye.